We are live coming at you over in Germany as we look forward to yet another weekend of League One action. Of course, some games are postponed, but the majority go ahead. We're going to take a look at it, all of it, next. Did I say we're live? I've got no intro. I've got no bloody intro, guys. That's right. We are live. I do apologise for the breakup in, of course, broadcast here. I am in Germany, but the computer's in the United States. But we're talking about League Two football over in the EFL, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and bang to all things League Two related, Pepper Rose related, woo, football related. We're on the bloody move. That's right. Of course, we're in another country, but of course the games keep on going. That's right. Over in EFL League Two. And we're going to take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, people shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But okay, let's get into it, of course, and rock the Casbah as we look forward to. Hang on a minute. This is live. So please forgive me because it is bloody hard work. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to take a look at League Two action coming at you this weekend. So let's jump at the deep end. Of course, revisit. Any minute now, of course, how we all got on now around last time. So here we go then. These were the results. Of course, my picks on the left-hand side, the real deals on the right. So here it is, of course, coming at you with Bradford City. Of course, Sparky's boys clicking in the gear now. 3-0 win over Stevenage. I went with a draw myself. Meanwhile, that's high-flying Stevenage. Meanwhile, Carlisle with a big 2-1 win over Wimbledon. 0-0 for me on this one as well. Kicking off all, Colchester did lose to Grimsby. Big win for them on the road. Crewe with a 1-0 win over Crawley, of course, who are struggling. 2-1 for me. Ain't too shabby. Doncaster suffered a defeat at home at the Keepmoat to Swindon Town. I went the other way. Of course, Gillingham 2-0 lost to Mansfield, of course, back into the winning things once again. Leynoy continue to do what they do. 1-0 win over Walsall. I went with a 2-0. Barrow had some comments in the chat that to not write off Barrow. Barrow are the real deal, they're saying this time around. 2-0 win over Newport County. I went with a 2-1 win the other way. Northampton Town with a big 3-0 win over Rochdale. 2-1 in my eyes. Salford, of course, suffered a shock, possibly a shock loss to Tranmere, who got back to winning ways at long last. Stockport, 0-0 draw at Harrogate Town, and then Sutton with a big 2-0 win over Hartlepool United. So let's take a look at what that's looked in the table. Here you go. Leynoy kicking us names yet to taste defeat. Barrow sitting pretty in second spot, of course. 7 wins. There's more than they had all season. 21 points on the board. A-OK. Northampton Town doing very, very good as well. Down the foot, Rochdale, Hartlepool are in trouble big time as well. And so our Crawley, I called it, lads, called it. Let's kick off forward and take a look at how you guys got on in the prediction league. Well, here you go. Take up Ollie Bow, Chris Welch with a 9-piece. So 9 pieces of chicken inside a bucket. Well done to Chris Welch there. With, of course, the whole hostage with 7 and 6. So they didn't even bother counting up mine. So well done to you guys. A big shout out to the patrons are in the mixer right there. Coming at you, though. Alex Willett is your main man. 56 points on the board. Jimmy Watson's in second with Welchie. Up there with One. And Russell Frost, of course, the veteran. Of course, kicking ass and picking some ass. Doesn't sound about right. But anyway, you know what I mean. Of course, we are live. And of course, you can still predict. Free to enter Cup before that's League Two. I cannot see if there's any chat, but if not, it doesn't really matter because we are coming at you and we're doing the bare minimum because games are happening despite me being out of the country. It doesn't stop, guys. It doesn't stop. Even if I was in the deepest, darkest Mongolia, I would still be banging these out because I love you guys and hope you love me the same way. So anyway, these are the games coming at you this weekend. So let's take a long, hard look at it. Of course, coming at you. Where is my picks then? Let's go take a look at the prediction Roonies. So here we go. Of course, coming at you. What did we have? Northampton Town first? Is that what it is? Northampton Town. I get Stockport County. Let's take a long, hard look at this one then, shall we? Of course, give me a second. I'm all over the place here. Let me just close some of this shit down, and then we will have a look at it then. So Northampton Town coming against Stockport County. These two sides have played each other according to my eyes around about 8 times. 2002, 3 was Northampton Town, 3 for Stockport, and we've got 2 draws. Of course, Northampton Town they're winning 3, losing 3 of the last 6. That's 50% form for them. Up against the Stockport County side, just 1 winning 6 for them. 3% form for them moving forward. Last round, they're over in Northampton Town. Of course, it was a win for the hosts. So that was back in December 2010. That was in League Two. In fact, the away side hasn't won this game since Stockport beat Northampton back in 2003. Goodness gracious me, that was in League One as well, might I add. Meanwhile, Northampton Town, who come to this on the back of a 2-0 loss against Cambridge in the Football League Trophy. Stockport the same with a 2-1 loss against Wolverhampton Wanderers under 23s, of course, in the same bloody competition. The odds for this one 11-8 is your Northampton Town, 50-8 is your away win, 12-5 is your draw here, guys. I'm backing, of course, Northampton Town with a victory, surely. 2-1 win in the end, 3 points in the bag. moving on once again. Barrow, here they come up against high-flying Leyton Orient, of course. Is second place Barrow up against first place Leyton Orient. Of course, you couldn't have asked for a better game there. 8 times they played, 217, no wins to Barrow, 4 wins to Leyton Orient, 4 draws, of course. 4 wins over the last 5 games for Barrow. Of course, Pete Wiles is A-OK. Leyton Orient, though, of course, pretty much similar form, but 4 wins on the spin for them. 82% form for them moving forward. Of course, coming at you, though, last round at Barrow was a 1-1 draw back in October 2021. Leyton Orient have not lost against Barrow over the last 8 games, so, of course, they will have fancied their chances. But Barrow, back-to-back clean sheets for them. Are they the real deal? Of course, big wins over Doncaster and Newport County, both home and away. Of course, Leyton Orient with a big 3-1 win over Sutton United in the Football League Trophy. But the odds for this one, of course, coming at you, 7-4 is your Barrow, 31-20 is your way win, and 9-4 is the draw here. I think I've gone with the draw. I think I whipped out on this one. Going to go with a 1-1 draw myself. Point split right in the middle. What do you think about that? Let me know down below. Bradford City, of course, up against AFC Wimbledon. Plays it 11 times. 2011, 5 wins for Bradford, 5 wins for Wimbledon. And we've got 1 draw, of course. Bradford unbeaten, though, in the last 5 now. Look, A-OK, 75% for them. 4 wins on the spin. Up against the Wimbledon side, won twice. And the last 6, that's 33% for them moving forward. Hopefully, I am got my audio on. I do. Last round at Paddy Parade, it was a 0-0 draw back in May 2019. Of course, that was in League One as well. Meanwhile, Wimbledon with a 3-2 win over Crawley. Bradford with a 3-0 win over Stevenage. Of course, but the odds right here right now going in favour of Bradford, surely. 43 on for the Richie, 35 draw. 80-5, of course, is your ADs here. Wimbledon, of course. You got to back, of course, the Bantams on this one. I'm going with the 2-0 and comfortable win as well. 3 points in the bag and moving the chains as well. Colchester United up against Rochdale, of course. Both sides are struggling right now. 21st spot Colchester up against 24th spot Rochdale. Pleasure the 10 times since 2010. 2 wins for the hosts, 4 wins for the visitors, and 4 draws, of course. Just 1 6 though for Colchester, who I think they sacked their manager this week. Up against Rochdale, of course, with Jim Bentley at the helm of 33% ball for them. Just 1 6. Last round over in Colchester was a 1-1 draw back in February 2022. They had, what are we looking at here? Rochdale unbeaten against Colchester over the last 6, speaking of 4 wins and a couple of draws as well. They do come to on the back of a 1-0 win over Liverpool's under-23s in that Football League Trophy. Colchester with a 1-0 loss against Grimsby. That was back in the league last weekend. The odds for this one, of course, they must be playing tonight, maybe. The odds right here, right now, what we're going on, we've got Colchester 65 for the Bishop 25 draw, 11-5 is your way in on this one here. What have we got going on? I'm going to go with a Colchester 1-0 win for them, 3 points in the bag. New manager bounce, perhaps, if they've got the manager confirmed as well. Kicking on forward, it is Crewe. They're taking on Mansfield Town at Grimsby. Let's take a long hard look at these bad boys then. Coles came at you 10 times. So they played 2002, got 5 points for Crewe, 2 for Mansfield. I've got 3 draws. Of course, Crewe, though, just 1 6, then 42% form for them right now, 58% form for Mansfield. Just 1 defeat past 4. In fact, 1 defeat past 5 for them. Looking pretty good at the moment. Last round, though, in Crewe was a 1-1 draw back in December 2019. Crewe picked up a 1-0 win over Crawley, but Grimsby with a 2-0 win over Mansfield. That was in the Football League Trophy as well. But the odds for this, we have Crewe 11-5 for the Richie, 25 draw, 65 is your way win, boys and girls. So it looks like the odds are backing, the bookies are backing Mansfield on here. I am doing the same. No, I'm not. Going with Crewe. 2-1 win, surprise, surprise, against the run of play. You would imagine Doncaster Rovers against Crawley Town at the Keepmoat. Picture the 6 times to 2012. 1 win of Doncaster, 1 win for Crawley. And we've got 4 draws, of course. Doncaster 50% form for them, 1-3 and lost 3 of the last 6. Crawley the same, 1-2 lost 3 and draw 2. That's 50% form for them also heading into this game. Last round, though, over in Doncaster was a 1-1 draw back in August 2016. That was in League 2. Doncaster unbeaten against Crawley over the last 5. But 4 draws and a win. And that win is vital. Of course, last round, the Doncaster with the 2-1 win over Lincoln. Wimbledon with a 3-2 win over Crawley in the Football League Trophy, both North and South. The odds here, 11-10 is your Doncaster, 25 is your way win as well on this one. Close, air close. Back in Doncaster, surely 2-0 win for them at Keepmoat. A-OK. Point to the bag. Stevenage up against Harrogate Town, of course, coming at you. Stevenage and a bit of a rut, small rut perhaps. 67% form for them. 2 defeats the past 6 up against the Harrogate Town side. Without a win now in the last 6 games. 8% form for them, of course. Last round over in Stevenage was a 3-0 win for Stevenage back in January 2022. They haven't conceded a goal against Harrogate over the last 4, and they've unbeaten against them as well. They've won the games when played at home, but of course they've drawn the ones when they played away. But Stevenage do come into this on the back of a win over Wickham. Of course, that was in the Football League Trophy. That was yesterday. Of course, Harrogate with an 0-0 draw against Stockport. That was in the league on the weekend. A back-to-back games now without a goal for them. Of course, coming at you though, the odds, we got a 30-8 on is your Stevenage, 40-5 draw, 70-4 is your way win, boys and girls. Back in, of course, Stevenage, 2-1 win for them. 3 points in the bag, and up away they go. Walsall up against Tranmere, of course, at the best got now. These two sides played 28 times. This is to 1999. 11 wins for Walsall, 10 wins for Tranmere. I've got 7 draws. Walsall, though, without a win in the last 10 games. Goodness gracious me, Michael Flynn's boys are in trouble. Tranmere, of course, committed 50% form for them, 1-3 and lost 3 over the last 6. Last time around, though, at the best got was a 1-0 win for Walsall back in February 2022. Walsall just lost once over the last 6 against Tranmere. That was the last time they played each other in Tranmere back in August. Tranmere, though, with a 5-4 win over Bolton in the Football League Trophy. Walsall with a 2-1 loss against Cheltenham. But the odds for this coming at you here: 11-10 is your Walsall, 12-5 is your draw, and 13-5 is your away win here. Back in, of course, Walsall. The draw here, 1-1 right down the middle. In the house. Stones fan in the house. Welcome. Of course, it's just you and I, looks like, brother. You and I. Next up, of course, we have Grimsby up against Swindon Town. Coming at you over in Grimsby. Again, taking place this coming weekend. Played the 18 times since 1994. 8 wins for Grimsby, 7 wins for Swindon. We've got 3 draws, of course. Just 1 defeat the past 6 games for Grimsby. Now, Paul Hurst boys look A-OK. 75% fall for them. Coming at you, though. Swindon, though, 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. That's 50% fall for them. Just 1 defeat over the last 4 games as well. Last time I played in Grimsby was a 3-0 win for Swindon back in December 2019. Swindon unbeaten against Grimsby over the last 3, pick up a couple of wins and a draw. They did lose to Plymouth, though, in the Football League Trophy just yesterday. Of course, Grimsby with a 2-0 win over Mansfield. Same competition, but the big fat victory as well. Back-to-back clean sheets, just 1 goal conceded over the last 4 for Grimsby as they head into this. The odds for this one, though, we got Grimsby 5-4 for the victory, 2-5 is your draw, and we got 20-10 is your away win here. What we got going on here? I've gone with surely got Grimsby, right? 2-1 win for Grimsby. The Mariners, I think that's what they call them. Hartlepool United now up against Gillingham, of course. Bit of a relegation crunch clash if I had ever seen one. Played each other 8 times, 2005, 3 wins apiece and 2 draws. Meanwhile, Hartlepool comes on 23rd spot up against the Gillingham 22nd spot right now for Neil Harris's boys. Surely he's headed for the sack very, very soon. Of course, 1 minute 6 though for Gillingham right now, 33% up against the Hartlepool downside, of course, who disposed of Paul Hartley as well. 1 minute 6 for them. Last round, their own Hartlepool was a 4-3 win for Gillingham back in the FA Cup in November 2018. Something off thriller. That's what we want to see, don't we? Of course, Hartlepool with a 4-2 loss against Morecambe in the Football League Trophy. Gillingham lost to Mansfield as well last time around on the weekend. The odds here: 8-5 is your Hartlepool, 13-8 is your win, and 9-4 is the draw. I'm backing, of course, one of my back. Surely a draw here. Do you know when the point split right down the middle? No one's going to be happy with that one. None the same. Hate the Gills. I like Paul Harris. I think he's a good manager. I just think he's got the rough end of the stick. But yep, they are cruising for a bruising. Newport County up against Carlisle over in Wales. Now these two sides played each other 16 times to 2014. 8 wins for Newport County. We've got 4 wins for Carlisle and 4 draws. Newport County lost 4 in the spin. 33% fall for them right now. Up against Carlisle side. Just 1 defeat of the past 6. 67% for Paul Simpson's boys. Last round in Wales was a 2-2 draw back in October 2021. Newport County unbeaten against Carlisle over the last 3, pick up a win and a couple of draws. Newport County with a 2-1 loss against the Vegans over the Football League Trophy. Carlisle with a 4-2 win over Fleetwood in the same competition. But the odds for this: we got Newport County 23-20 is your host, 12-5 is draw, and 9-4 is the away win, boys. I'm back in, of course. I've got to back the Welshies here, surely. A 2-1 win for Newport County, 3 points in the bag, and of course into the last one was the battle of the S's. It's Sutton United against Salford City. Of course, played each other 4 times in 2018, 1 apiece and 2 draws as well. Sutton United, though, winning 4 of the last 6, 67% for them right now, up against the Salford side. Just 1 defeat of the past 6 for them, 75% for them moving forward as well. Last round, though, over in Sutton, it was a 0-0 draw back in February 2022. Salford with a big 4-2 win over Acton. Of course, Sutton United with a 3-1 loss against Leighton Orient. But the odds for this Badger Arena were 6-4 for the victory, 23-10 is your draw, and 9-5 is your away win here. Only hate them. Hi, Dirk. When are you going to do Prem predictions live? That's Raymond Reddington in the house. Only hate them because Mason, my team, have a big rivalry with them. But hey, you never know, Stones fan. They might be playing them next season if they keep playing the way they're doing and going down, deeper and deeper and down, of course. But anyway, let's wrap this sucker up here, boys and girls. I'm going to go with a 2-0 for Salford here, 3 points in the bag. And if I'm right, this is what the table will look like. It'll be Northampton Town moving up to 2nd spot at the expense of Barrow, who dropped down to 3rd. Lane will remain unbeaten, of course, top of the pops with Hartlepool and Rochdale going down with Gillingham and Crawley, my tip for the drop, struggling still. Just saying, guys. Of course, that is the link right here. Cut the Course League 2. Get involved, get amongst it, and of course, get your name in lights. We are live in Germany. My computer's in the United States, but I'm speaking to you around the world, wherever you are. Of course, make sure you smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, smash the little bell. We go again. 17 minutes time. We are going to do League One pickaroos, of course. And Raymond has asked when we're going to do the Premier League ones. You know what? I don't bloody know. I think. Well, I'm coming back to America Friday. Won't get there till Saturday. Of course, there's no Premier League games until following weekend. I might be recording them Saturday, Sunday. There won't be no live because I want to try and get them all done and dusted and wrapped up and ready to go by Sunday night. So it won't be a live show just like this. But anyway, we are live now. We're going to go again very, very soon. League One. So hopefully you can join me then. But until then, make sure you smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, smash the little bell, boys and girls. And we see you soon, very, very soon. But until then, I'm out.